Next on our list is MiX Telematics. Now remember, South Africans are big players in vehicle tracking globally. I don't know whether that's a compliment or not, that we felt the need to track our vehicles. Tells you something about the crime situation.
Yeah, look, where there's need, there's innovation.
But to be fair, it also came about from the realization early on that you could put GPS-enabled chips into cars, which then track themselves using the cell phone network, and then it got broadened into fleet management.
Correct.
Because that's the real opportunity. It's not finding your Polo once it got pinched outside the
that's where they make
the
their big money, is on fleet management.
It's the fact that someone has got a truck which is worth 2 million rand and a cargo in the back which is worth another 2, and they want to make sure that the driver isn't, elsewhere.
Yeah.
Excellent. Anyway.
Yeah.
Matrix and Beam E, those are the products you'd be familiar with. And remember, MiX Telematics is a company that's got roots here in South Africa, but it's gone global. It's got quite a big annuity revenue from its European operations, and it also has a US offering. 2.2 billion rands worth of market cap. Price to earnings ratio, I'm not sure, and dividend yield of 0.7%. Let's have a look at the graph. So this one is the JSE listed one, and you can see that it really romped up to $6 a share in 2013. People were mad for this one. Since then, it's sort of drifted off as the earnings have sort of grown into the rating.
Yeah, I mean, it has drifted off, but I like the industry. It's fast growing. We're moving more and more goods and services around globally. And it's an under-penetrated market. There's not many people with the global expertise like this group in South Africa has to be able to offer that. So they've got fantastic clients. They've got DHL. I mean, you can imagine the fleet management on that. Halliburton, Chevron, Nestle, huge multinational players.
And then obviously those deals get won in one territory, but then there's opportunity to try and follow that corporate into its other markets.
And globally, it's quite a fragmented industry in that you get players in different countries, but very few that have this global presence in about 100 countries or so. And they do add value. As you said, the trucks are so expensive. If they can manage the drivers better, there's insurance implications for that. There's efficiencies coming through.
You're right. The insurers like to pay for these things too.
Correct.
And Stefan Joselovitz and his colleagues, dynamic, energetic team.
Correct. They're always pushing the envelope.
The thing is, though, that share chart tells you that maybe the market isn't quite sure what the correct value point is.
Well, that's it. So they listed on the Nasdaq to try unlock some value. It happened for a while. The US investor community is more favorable to the stock than the South African investor community, sitting on a lot of cash. A third of their market cap, about R1.10 per share is in cash. So maybe the market's also waiting to see where they deploy that for the value.
Hot or not?
I like it. They're really well positioned. I think there's a big re-rating coming if the market starts to warm to it.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go hot on that one. Definitely one to watch, although remember it is at the smallest end of the spectrum.